Alrighty, welcome everyone. It looks like once again, we got us a little bit of unfinished business coming up to you live from Speed Gaming one more time. This is the Mega Man 2 Randomizer, the 2022 tournament. This is your boy LV Creed back just for a little bit of dessert for this evening. And once again, I'm joined by Casual Tom. How you doing?
I'm okay. I'm glad to be here. How you doing?
Well, I am doing fine here, and we got ourselves an interesting situation here. Cause the situation is here as we actually get these things marked. We're here tied, and we're here basically. They're already ready to go. They are ready.
All right,
Probably
so
need
we got
to,
it just in time.
yeah, need to get our boys possibly synced up at some point. But regardless of the matter, this is actually the third match of our best of three between Arispici and MagnetFirstBro, which is a first round match. I believe it was a first round tournament match. If I could go back on the
Maybe
challenge.
second.
Yeah, it's a second round.
Yeah.
It's second. But yeah, it was a match with a lot of twists and turns here. Arispici taking the first match, while MagnetFirstBro wound up sneaking the second match thanks to some uncharacteristic mistakes by Arispici.
Oh yeah, that Wily fight where he went through every weapon. He found the weakness, which I believe was air. He didn't notice. He kept switching. By the time he tried them all, he just happened to not notice, and he had to just kind of start over again, giving MagnetFirstBro the opportunity to overcome him. Yeah, now we got Magnet in Crash Stage first, and Ari in Quick Stage first. Really, like, you got a worst case scenario on the left and a best case scenario on the right. But let's see how it goes. This is also the first, I believe, matchup in this entire tournament season where you had one person not just shut out the other person 2-0. It's our first, I think, round 3 in the match so far.
No, we had at least one.
Okay, I'll have to check again. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, Comic Center and Siberian Bull 9 also went the distance a few days ago, quite some time ago. So, in a tournament where there seemed to be a crap ton of 2-0s, this one winds up being one of the rarities. And Arispici barely hanging on the Airman fighting Quickman's room.
Yeah, it gets through there in less than 2 minutes. Seem to have just enough health for it. And yeah, with stage names revealed, very interesting seeing MagnetFirstBro choosing the stage first, perhaps just to get it out of the way or to do something different that might give him some sort of an edge somehow. But yeah, Ari doing what you see most people do, which is quick and then flash. Be interesting to see what he does next, or if he tests the wall weaknesses while he's here. Not weak to Buster.
And I am not liking MagnetBro's first enemy set here, but well, he decided to use the zip clip here, and honestly, I don't think that was a wise decision. But I see trouble. Is the Tanky Maker gonna be friendly? That's pretty friendly.
Wow, that's pretty lucky, huh? He got that zip pretty effortlessly from the looks of it there.
Yeah, trying to set up his position on the ladder in such a way that his head will just slightly clip that ceiling, and once he gets on top of the ladder, he zips across that ceiling and goes to the opposite side. Pretty much negates the Chanking Maker that was on that opposite side.
At least the crash fight won't be a very slow one. Oh, this heat on the other hand, though. Let's hope that whatever weapon Ari's got does something for him. Nothing. It dings. Alright, well, Ari's gonna be here for a minute, so this is the edge that Magnet was hoping for. With item 2 right off the start.
So yeah, a maneuver that usually would be quite a bit of a gamble winds up paying off for MagnetFirstBro. Is he gonna have item 2 for a good little bit, while Crash usually being one of the final stages you would go to, especially in a reveal stages scenario. Arispici probably gonna get it last or next to last.
Okay, I'm barely getting out of that heat fight. Very clutch, but still looks good nonetheless. Gets his second stage down. And item 3, I mean, that'll come in handy later on. But,
well, just between the 3 stages you've already been through, we found all the items already.
Oh yeah, so we have. I guess I didn't notice that quick gave him item 1, but yeah. Oh, was that a shotman?
That was just a weird platform decision. There were no shotmen.
Yeah, I was kind of looking at Magnet's screen there for a second. When I looked back, I was like, wait, that was quick. What happened? Then I saw a shotman on Magnet's screen, so I guess my brain just went there. But yeah, Magnet already getting pretty close to the end here of this stage. Those Metroids not doing a whole lot of damage. Neither are the shotmen. You make it to the gate, he'll be in pretty good shape. We'll see if Ari goes for the zip right here.
Pretty sure you will, but one decided to take out the shotman that's out of the way so he can have a clearer shot at it. Just a couple of good pause buffers. He should be safe. There we go.
Yeah, that's a good zip right there, as Magnet came very close to walking into Oppressor, but fortunately he waited long enough for the hitbox to dissipate. Alright, Metal here, not particularly weak to Buster, but short iframes and going down pretty quickly. Oh, not weak to his own weapon either.
Yeah, this particular Metal Sprite just said, nah, I don't want to be weak to my own weapon. We had that joke many a time since the 80s. Just finally give myself immunity for it.
And that's one thing you'll see from time to time in the randomizer too, is a boss actually being weak to their own weapon, because you might get bubble lead from like Quick Man or whatever, and then try and use it on bubble on bubble, and that might actually kill him in like 4 hits. As wow, Quick Man just gets vaporized before we even get the chance to see what's going on.
Yeah, that looked like that was his own. If that was Quick Man, he just got demolished by his own weapon. We just talked about it. Quick Boomerang just dealing a immense amount of damage to the Quick Man that was in the bubble room.
Oh, Chicken's on the conveyor belts here. He doesn't have a weapon to take care of. Oh, he won't need one if he can do the item 1 zip. But kind of tricky with the chickens in the back. He almost had that. Oh, he could totally do it with this item 1. Just gotta hope that chickens don't appear at the wrong time. But he decided, okay, enough time spent on that. Let me just damage boost my way through this. Although, might need to use that E-Tank he just picked up.
Yeah, I really think it should. And at least probably should consider. Nah, I was about to say probably could consider using another weapon. I think that should be 5 hits. It doesn't look like a 3-hitter. Yeah, I think you probably should have used a different weapon. Any chickens that don't get killed in 3 shots, I'm looking for a different weapon. You want to find something that can either one shot or probably at most 3 hit, so you don't have to worry about getting dealt the damage that Ari wound up dealing with in that first stretch of Metal.
Yeah, it gets pretty rough if you just you're going straight forward. You're gonna just bang heads together before you even get the chance to kill him without taking damage. But Ari getting some luck with the health drops here. And again, these enemies not hitting particularly hard, just a little bit all over the place. So hopefully he can make it over the big jump coming up. As Magnet really doesn't want to get hit on his way to the boss, and oh, look at that.
I was about to say, man, they needed that just as good luck that Ari got for his weapons, but he doesn't
not as lucky.
Yeah, but he doesn't have an energy tank left, but he finds it, well, no, it depends on how he handles this Flashman fight. He's doing a pretty good job. He's a very low jumper, so it's easy to jump over him.
Yeah, very slow horizontally, so yeah, without much of a problem. Wasn't worth burning an E-tank or even looking for a weapon. Metal right here on the other hand. Short iframes, but, you want to make sure that you get those hits in before he gets you, and Ari out of the metal room.
Alright, so right now we have Arispici with the early advantage with 4 Robot Masters down, while Magnet is about to go to Flashman, which is a pretty short stage. He should begin his next Robot Master stage done in relatively short order.
Yeah, shouldn't be too much to worry about here, and we already saw Ari go through it earlier without any real issue. So maybe he'll even pick up an E-tank along the way if he's lucky. As Ari just shoots his way through everything without getting slowed down a bit. full health on his way to the mini boss rooms coming up.
Now
Just check out a monkey first.
Now here's something to keep in mind. Manda took the long route and do crash and was able to get item 2. He's able to use it for a good majority of the stage. This probably would have been a good place to use it. He's opted not to, but having that item 2 early winds up giving him a little bit of extra time later whenever he needs it. However, Ari, having done quick and flash and getting item 1 and item 3 very early, he actually gonna wind up saving a little bit of time and crash later on as well. So honestly, I'm thinking Ari, as he begins to go for good wood,
is he doing good wood? I know he could do that. Wow.
He's been training, so we're gonna see if he can complete it. But onto my point, I was saying that he actually has item 1, item 3, so he actually has a means to go through crash faster than MagnetFirstBro. And if he does crash before heat, that item 2 advantage actually might be negated.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't see Magnet try and pull out the item 2 at the end of Flash there, but it probably wouldn't have done him a whole lot of favors either with all his pressers in the way. Pretty close fight here against this Heat Man. I would definitely consider maybe using E-Tank.
I don't think he got that E-Tank if he...
Oh, that's right. He might not have it. Oh, he's fine. Ooh, man. Don't do that to me, Magnet. Alright, Ari, no issue with the Flash fight. Very simple one there. Not much he can really do. Alright, but still Ari a full stage ahead. And into Crash, shouldn't take him very long to get through this compared to maybe how Magnet got through it.
Yep, he does have all the items necessary, and we found out when he was trying to do the Metal Zip, this is actually a very good item 1. He can skip a lot of this, because dealing with the moving platforms and dealing with the Lacphibians, that is just a major time sink when dealing with them in those moving platforms.
Ooh, and these enemies right here really, that'll make it kind of difficult to zip. Oh, wait. No, it's a fast item 1. He's got it. Well
yeah, like I said, he had a good item 1.
Yeah, very good for zips. Especially this one. Alright, how's Magnet doing here with his health? Praying for a drop? You might want to try a weapon at this point. Oh, man. I'm not sure who would have survived that. Would have been close if so.
Surely he got that E-tanking quick. Surely he didn't ignore it. If he did, that's definitely, as far as the randomizer go, a bit of a what are you thinking moment. This is usually not the time to try to park yourself and try to go as far as you can with your energy pretty much down to its limit. You probably will, you know, like to live to see the boss room.
Yeah,
they're putting it out there.
Man, I wish I had that kind of luck when I was when I play. You got large health left and right, just when they need it, like every time. Well, that's good. Keeps things interesting as Magnet enters the boss room here, which... Oh, I think it's... Is it heat? No, air.
Already making good use of those items 3 to make the crash climb as swift as possible. Often to go for the E-Tank, not a bad idea. He fortunately does have the extra item 1 to get back up and not have to do the cycle all over again. Meanwhile, MagnetFirstBro was able to take out the Airman in the Quick Man room and still keeping pace with Ari.
Yeah, enough to keep it interesting here. I think that they both have the same amount of bosses down, but Ari about to enter, of course, another boss room here. And, was it Crash? Alright, see, I remember something sometimes. Alright, this will be a pretty quick fight. Yeah, Ari playing pretty aggressively here, just not letting anything slow him down. Magnet also making the best of what he's got. Still pretty interesting so far.
Alright, that pretty much gives him all he needs to take care of Heatman potentially quickly. Also, Airman having item 2 for air in case Airman potentially gets nasty.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely want to have that for that stage. That's like probably the #1 thing that can help you the most is probably item 2. There's just so many great opportunities to save a lot of time with it there. Alright, yeah, so Heatman stage doesn't seem like it's being too much of a pain right here. Alright.
Yeah, in general, not too much of a pain, but a little annoying. And MagnetFirstBro taking a spike death.
Yeah.
Very bad. He was
That'll be
just
costly.
about. Yeah, he was just about to get out. Very, very weird to actually jump that high in that particular section where you pretty much basically were in the clear. But as you see, any given moment, anytime you're underwater with spikes, that's a threat, and that also negated the bubble zip that he successfully executed. So that's a significant amount of time lost.
Yeah, he's gonna have to work pretty hard to make that up, as you know, Arispici. I mean, again, making really good time here through his Robot Master stages. Yeah, just not even letting the Yoku section slow him down. Had the item too, using it. Both of them about to enter another boss room.
Alright, so we got Quick Man here. We know that Quick Boomerang is his own weakness, but he's sticking with Buster. Probably not the best decision. Oh yeah, yeah, you can handle that one, Tom.
Yeah. When Bubble Man does that, he's Huggle Man. when he just homes in on you on his way down, if it's on his way up and down, especially if he's not taking a lot of damage from the Buster, you better really hope that you're playing easy mode, not normal mode, because it's really hard to avoid that and be able to hit him at the same time. But alright, do we have a sync right here now? Yes, we do.
Well,
Ari stayed ahead, yeah, but
yeah, it's a
fun to watch.
technical sync.
Yeah, looks can be deceiving, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they both handle it. I mean, yeah, Ari wisely using the item too right now, because you know, he might get lucky, he might get a refill for it later, he might even get a couple opportunities to use it. It's a thing that can definitely happen. Oh, he could have filled it right there, but whatever, you know, he just doesn't want to slow down to menu. He's already used it once. I respect that too. Oh, Magnet a little bit low on health here, but hopefully he has some of that luck with the drops that he's been having. There it is. Alright. Ooh, full health.
Alright, we've seen a few interesting enemies that pretty much trying to block our species' path. Trying to use metal on the block, he's not getting much luck, but he's definitely using it to full effect on the Chanky Makers. Probably would have tried air one-shots the Chanky Makers, but it might also be able to one-shot the blockies, but of course we wouldn't know it because he's not trying it.
Yeah, and a little bit hard to aim, but yeah, that's just one of those enemy weaknesses that is not randomized in the randomizer. Air Shooter will always kill the Chanky Makers in one hit every time. Very fun weapon to use every time if you have like a whole bunch of those. And, you know, if you have a screen of Chanky Makers, maybe just hope that whatever other enemy on the screen might be weak to Air Shooter, and then you've really hit the jackpot. But, yeah, they'll both fight wood right now. Let's see if one person... Oh, you know what? No, just... Yeah. Just aggressively, just as quick as you can, just through the shield. Let's see if Magnet does the same. Oh, no, he's trying a weapon. Oh, but he found a decent weakness. Still, you know, it'd be faster to just use the Buster in this case. And now he knows, so... As long as, yeah, so you get a little bit closer, one more hit there, that probably would have actually killed him. So it had just enough iframes to finish taking him out. Unfortunately, our sync is no longer a sync, as Magnet has to make his way through heat while Ari starts on Wily 1. And it's time to play.
Yeah, we got Mr. Oats being our Dr. Wily this time around, and our what castle? Literally, what castle? But anyway, one more time, we got ourselves a guessing game. We're in Wally 1. We got a dragon that's coming in a few moments. It's up to you to guess that color. It's up to you to guess that weakness. And a new addition to the randomizer, we want you to guess the dragon sprite itself. The dragon sprite can come in 4 phases. It could come as the vanilla classic dragon. It could come in with a vanilla dragon but has shades on. It can act like a pretty unicorn that has a horn on its head, our Dragoncorn. Or it could be the pet of our current Wily sprite, Mr. Oats, and be our Oats alien.
I am going to place my money on Yellow Dragon, weak to Boomerang. And I'm going with Dragacorn.
Alright, so I'm gonna go with one of the classic colors. We're gonna go for purple Barney-esque dragon. We're gonna go for crash bombs, and I'm fully expecting. Yeah, I'm fully expecting Oast Dragon.
Alright, are using a very nice time stopper, well suited to the randomizer for situations like this. It doesn't consume a whole lot of weapon energy. It's useful for testing out against bosses. You might get lucky and find one that is very weak to it. Plenty left to spare without having to waste the whole bar, as we're about to see who owes who 20 bucks for getting something right. Okay, looks like I owe you 20 bucks. That's Barney, all right. That's.
I'm two for three. I need a weakness. Well.
Oh, it's Oats Dragon too. My goodness. Well, all right. Well, I guess maybe Magnet will try weapon. Maybe not. He shouldn't though. He should try Buster, and he should kill him quickly.
Yeah, he should try Buster.
All right, great. Makes his way out of there without having to take another death. Still a full stage behind, but we'll see. Maybe he'll conserve his weapons. Maybe something can happen. Who knows?
I mean, it happened in match 2 this past weekend.
Yeah.
Where Ari just pretty much just kind of crumbled towards the end. It can happen again. It's that kind of opening that MagnetFirstBro needs in order for him to make a pretty significant comeback.
Yeah, I'm really liking what I'm seeing here from Ari. I mean, he's even teaching me a thing or two, I gotta say.
Yeah.
Inspiring.
Yeah, Ari, another one that I keep seeing constantly improve in the randomizer. And this is Ari. For those that aren't familiar with Arispici, he does run Mega Man 2, but he mostly runs it zipless. For him to adapt to some of these higher caliber zips, particularly the good wood, that is a testament to Ari's potential and his skill level. Ari has already just all of a sudden vaulted himself to be potentially one of the more dangerous competitors in this tournament by just willing to throw the dice on these kinds of risks alone.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy you might see more of for at least a while. And in this tournament, at the way he's going, it's looking like it could be a thing. I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, we had a mini tournament a few months ago. I think he might have won that. Or it was like a four-way race. Maybe it was a showcase, or maybe it was like a charity thing. He won something, I think.
We had a number of these over the past couple of years. I can't keep track of them all. But do you see what I'm seeing?
Oh, no, I'm not, and that's the problem. Where did he go? Alright, well, this will be really interesting to see how they both handle. Now, this is one of those things where we're talking about how anything can happen, and just, finding weaknesses is kind of a hard thing to see. I mean, luckily you get some feedback if the weapon dings in this case. But then, you gotta hope they have at least 2 E-tanks. He's already used one. He's found a weapon that he likes, but, 2 shots. Luckily it's got, like, a big, I guess, hitbox. But, not super safe, considering that it takes 2 hits to just kind of stand there and hope for the best. It's just not gonna work. He's only got 1 E-tank. He's gonna want to save that E-tank. Alright, well, it's definitely tightening up a bit now. He might want to fill some weapons, and definitely look for at least one more weakness, because he found the leaf shield. There should be 2 more, if I'm correct. If you can find them. Ooh.
Well, he was fortunate to get some of that energy back for that item 3, so he's able to at least make his way back to the Pico Pico Kun units. However, yeah, he's gonna need to find another weakness, and I think he went through pretty much everything in the first page. I'm thinking the remaining 2 weaknesses are Metal and Crash.
What's he using now? Okay, a Crash. Okay, but I mean, you miss a shot, then you gotta wait for it to just. Okay, you know what? It kills in 1 hit, and it's pretty fast, so it actually doesn't even consume that much ammo. I would say he found the god weakness here.
Yeah, and I think it also is spammable. The Crash Bombs does have a utility that...
Might want to refill. That's kind of rough right there when, it spawns really high and you gotta wait for it to move and then stop and bait it another way and then hope it goes where you want it to go. You gotta control it and manipulate it.
He's stuck to the middle of the screen. At that point, I think you gotta probably go to the far left or the far right to make sure that you assumed to have enough distance to escape the Pico units, because the Pico units will always, no matter what, they will always follow you. This is probably the biggest risk of dealing with the invisible Picos. If you got to keep track of where the Picos have the potential of spawning, their speed, their movement positions, these are the things that you got to try to keep pace with. If you don't keep pace with them, it's very easy to get flustered and just lose track, and the whole run pretty much goes to the complete shambles.
But it's definitely a nice way to make this fight a little bit more interesting because, you know, they really come from the same spot just like every single time, and, you know, sure, you know, the randomized weaknesses make it fun, but, you know, just kind of really throws that extra, like, wild card in there and then makes people feel a bit better about hoarding those E-tanks up till now. Magnet's doing okay so far, but he might want to look for another weapon pretty soon and use an E-tank.
Oh, thank goodness. I was thinking he was about to get a little greedy again.
Okay, good. He's hunting for a different weapon. I mean, it was only a matter of time, but I think he'll find it on his next one. Yeah, he's found it. Good. Hopefully he'll continue to use it. Uh-oh. Oh, wow, he actually killed that one as soon as it spawned. Oh, and Ari already got out of the boss room, but Magnet right on his booty.
Yeah, and this was the exact situation that Magnet first needed. He needed the situation where Ari winds up getting flustered, and you see what's happening. The gap has tightened significantly. We're pretty much maybe about 10 seconds, give or take, between our runners. So once again, it's a situation where maybe, just maybe, one extra mistake like that.
Oh no! Magnet takes the lead. Magnet takes a big lead for now. That's wow. Very
This is
exciting
the
stuff going on here.
exact same thing that happened the second race on that early Saturday morning. Arispici just getting unlucky with bosses and making that critical extra error, and now all of a sudden we got a well, it's still relatively close, but stuff like that is still massive. Stuff like that can mess with your head. This is the point where you cannot tilt. You gotta keep pressing on and keep going, and hope that hopefully you have enough of a buffer in order to still carry out the win. But in this case, it's gonna be one of becoming very, very tight between our two runners now.
Oh yeah, definitely. But, you know, do keep in mind, Ari did refill his weapons and taking that game over, so maybe there's some benefit to that. You know, time will tell, I guess. Looks like... did Magnet even try Buster? Okay, I guess, never mind. He probably did. Oh, but Magnet found, was it metal? Oh yeah, because Ari's still looking for it. Alright, he just found it.
And nice. Looks at things, I'm pretty sure Magnet first tried Crash at some point, so the other weakness was heat.
Ah, okay. Yeah, because everything else has been used. Oh wow, that's pretty rough.
Yeah, this is a very weird scenario.
I don't think I've seen that.
It happens from time to time. I don't know how or why it happens, but apparently in some cases there is a means where repeating enemies, specifically crabs, can just randomly appear at the beginning of Wily Stage 4. Don't know how, don't know why it happens, but it does.
Oh my god, they're on the same screen.
Alright, Ari's not gonna try for the vertical wrap here, so it's gonna have to take the risky jumps.
That's
but no, actually, no, he doesn't. I forgot. The game over. He does have item 2.
Yeah. And that was a very good bubble lead for checking out the gaps in the screen as Ari falls back down. But alright, right back up. Just, yeah, go for it. I mean, okay. Magnet really taking the lead back from Ari so far. But, I mean, this is one of the most consequential moments of the entire game every time. So, always an exciting time. Janky makers, though, I mean, you know, not the roughest thing to have to deal with compared to some things, but you know, like, take them out if you can, maybe.
Yeah, it's a yes and no situation. There are definitely rougher enemies to deal with, but you're probably gonna wind up taking damage to try to get by the area as fast as possible.
Yeah, like this one right there on the left. Ooh, the lag knocked Magnet off, but like fortunately his iframes extend long enough for him to launch another item 1 after the first one disappeared. Make it back down. Does he have an E-tank? He can use? Whoa, Ari, no! That's gonna be a time loss.
I think it was hoping for the Chanky Maker to hit him while he was not the Chanky Maker, but the Chanky itself, while he was falling, and it just didn't come out. This is the point where you would definitely, even though the Chanky Makers deal a lot of damage, better than that than what Ari just experienced, and all of a sudden the lead just widened a little more for Magnet.
And neither of these guys any E-tanks, so that's gonna, I mean, who knows what's gonna happen next. They gotta really execute these refights well, and Magnet already has the wall weakness. That's like half of the puzzle already. He's gonna try and figure out what the booby... Oh, he found Buster! So good, he's gonna save his weapons, which he kinda needed, because he isn't the one that got the game over refill. Alright, he doesn't have to worry too much about damage anymore at this point. Let's see if Ari finds it quick enough.
Well, as long as Bandit first decides to continue doing pause buffers, but no, I think, yeah, he's have enough health to survive the remaining hits. So yeah.
He's out. Alright, so Ari's gonna find the wall weakness, that's good. First piece of the puzzle, let's keep it close. Still very exciting here. Yeah, he's got him, so let's see what happens. I mean, again, no E-tanks for either of these guys, so does Magnet have lives? That'd be good if he did. Yeah, it could come down to lives in the refights.
Yeah, that's a pretty good question. Any carelessness in these boss fights can wind up causing quite a bit of havoc.
Looks like Ari's gonna probably... Oh no, he's just gonna buster that one first. Then he'll probably... Will he play it safe? Yeah, he'll just play it safe and get rid of that wall. And he's got this taken care of, and he's still got a pretty good amount of leaf shield left too. As Magnet's taking out another boss. So how many is that for him right now? He's got 2 already. So that's 2 ahead of Arispici.
And he did not have to take the health for the extra health from the refight. I mean, from being the second boss. So he's in pretty much danger of dying here. One heat touch, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah. We might find out how many lives he has in a second if he's not careful, but he's doing okay so far. The heat's not really traveling too far, too fast, but can't afford a single other hit. And, you know, if he loses here, that's going to be a big time loss unless he finds, like, a weakness for it. It took him a while just to... Oh! Pause buffer over, but he actually made it out of the way. Wow, very exciting stuff going on here on both screens, actually, but Ari gets the health. Will Magnet... Okay, he makes it. One more hit. Let's do it. Ooh, wow. Clutch. Man, I catch my breath after that one.
Arispici doing the same weakness shuffle. I think he might find a weakness a little faster. Yep, he finds Crash, but he takes a heat hit.
Oh no, don't take any more hits, Magnet. Alright, well, Magnet just really kind of barely holding on there, but I didn't get a good look at Magnet's lives. I know Arispici's got some, not really have to worry a whole lot. Alright, now's your chance to fill your health, Magnet. Alright, pretty good shape still. Just using the Buster, it's not really using up any time to try and switch or look for anything else. Everything's going quickly enough with just the lemons. He's gonna have almost full health. As Ari's got about half, and yeah, I think Magnet only just about like 1 Robot Master ahead of Ari at this point. Very close fight.
Yep, Ari's in a very bad position. He can only probably take 1 extra hit. Okay,
you want that health. Yeah, just take
yeah,
it.
He also remember that Quick Boomerang did a massive amount of damage to Bubble and went, to Quick and went straight to it.
And he'll take out this bubble. Oh, except it's a Huggle. Oh, yeah, you want to find a weakness you can use without taking too much contact damage. And, alright, Magnet's still just 1 boss ahead. Alright, so just whoever can find the weaknesses more quickly for... Oh, Magnet found it! Okay, that's a very good start for Magnet on the left there. Just needs to find 1 more. Let's hopefully hope that Ari can find something quick and then keep it close, keep it tight.
And this is going to be very important. He found the bubble. and he was able to not take much damage either. MagnetFirst is on the verge of victory, snatching yet another one from Ari, who's pretty much basically shot himself in the foot at the very worst moments.
And he's gonna fall right. I mean, there's not much Ari can do to make this up other than, you know, hopefully find the alien weakness. And, you know, for his sake, I mean, Magnet in a pretty good spot right now, but I mean, you know, remember what happened to Ari last time, so who knows, maybe we'll see the tables turned. We're just moments away from finding out.
Alright, what's our alien gonna be like? We got our Raleigh Shrek alien?
Somebody wants. Alright, looking for weaknesses here. Trying just about everything. Will Ari find it first? This is it! Oh my god, if Ari finds it first, he could steal this. But there's not a lot left to try. Magnet found Leaf Shield.
This might be...
But will he survive it? I think he'll survive it. Yeah. Oh, he's got GG's MagnetFirstBro. Very close, very exciting races. And GG for Ari real quick. Wow, Magnet's gonna see that dot done from Ari and be like, wow.
Yep, if you wanna know how close it was, according to the racetime.gg, it was literally about 16 seconds. MagnetFirstBro beating Arispici 35 minutes 11 seconds to 35 minutes 27 seconds. It was extremely close between our two runners.
Absolutely.
Gonna see if we can get our boys in for an interview. MagnetFirstBro is our Chinese runner, so we're gonna see if he's willing to come in, comfortable with coming in. Meanwhile, we're gonna see if Ari's able to do so as well. If I can get our boys link.
Yeah, I don't know if Magnet's done any of these interviews yet. But for those who don't know, MagnetFirstBro has been working on Mega Man 2 ROM hacks. He just released one recently, so he's kind of just getting started with that. YJ 1.1, I think it's 1.2 now. Can be found on romhacking.net, a fairly recent upload. I think he said he uploaded on his birthday recently, so that's some of his work. If anyone wants to try a really hard hack, I was only able to beat one stage of it personally, but maybe I'll go back to it, I don't know.
About to see what's up in a few moments. I gave them the Discord link, so hopefully we get any of our runners to join up.
And Kuja Killer in the chat confirming Rockman 2 YJ 1.1. And yeah, I mean, I think that's, I'm not aware of any other hacks that MagnetFirstBro has made, but I think he's pretty involved with the Chinese Mega Man 2 ROM hacking community, where it's like a network of people that are kind of make hacks, test each other's hacks. They got like kind of their own idea of what they think is fun and playable. A lot of it's, if I'm being honest, pretty brutally hard, almost unfairly so, but there's some interesting ideas there as well. Just really not for everybody, but can be entertaining to watch people punish themselves by trying to overcome really hard challenges. And it looks like we got Arispici here joining us. Hey, how you doing, Ari? Good work today. Very close race, especially near the end there. You really got to rewatch this. It was something.
I don't know what to say. The better man won today.
I mean, that's just really rough for everybody. I mean, you know, the invisible Pico is just, you know, it's still new for everyone, and it's just one of those growing pains kind of things where you got to fight him a few times, and then, you know, also hope you get lucky, hope you hoard those E-tanks, and I mean, hey, at least you beat it, you know. It's that was a really rough one, especially with the weaknesses and everything.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of tilted a little bit on that Pico because I realized I hadn't checked Crash yet on the first death, and then died again. And yeah, it was kind of rough, but you know, I feel good about my performance through the first half of the game.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I mean, you were doing some zips I don't even know.
Yeah, your good wood really impressed me. This is from someone who's pretty much primarily a zipless runner. You adapted in a, I don't want to say a short amount of time. Like I said, you've been around here long enough, so I'm pretty sure you had an idea of what you're doing. But to actually feel comfortable to try stuff like Goodwood, that is still pretty impressive.
Thank you. I mean, I've been practicing really hard. I kind of let myself down a little bit, but I can't be mad because at the end of the day, I did my best, and honestly, like, that's all you can do.
Yeah, and it was great to watch, and it's we all get like little pockets every now and then of the randomizer. Just sometimes it's on any given day, just can end up being a mental block. But you put it all together, you're really improving a lot, and I'm sure that you'll continue to do well. And it's starting to actually get kind of scary how good you're getting. I will say, very inspiring.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. It means a lot coming from you.
Yeah, and I do mean it.
All right, Ari, with that loss, you're still in it. This was still a winners bracket match, so you're pretty much been sent down. And let's see, where are you? You actually going to be going up against Kame in the second round of the bottom bracket, so you're probably going to have to get your Buster game prepared because you're going to be expecting probably at least one Buster only race in that setup.
Well, I'm more comfortable using Buster anyways, so we'll see how that goes.
Attaboy.
And of course, MagnetFirstBro, Casual Tom, you're gonna have to deal with that. You have to deal with that. Our good Chinese randomizer brother here, and he's looking pretty solid, able to hang on, and you've been seeing his practice session. That dude is a grinder.
Oh yeah, he's pumping out like multiple seeds a day, way more than I've probably ever grinded. So just rapid progress. Yeah, I got scheduled out race soon before he gets a chance to grind out too many more seeds.
All right, and of course, GG2 MagnetFirstBro wasn't able to get him into the commentary booth for potential interviews, but considering the circumstances, I'm pretty sure it was it's quite all right. We know he was a hard worker. We know he was able to continue to hang with Ari in his victory. So we're looking forward to see what he's going to be doing in the next rounds. So of course, with that, we actually don't have any tournament matches scheduled at the moment. We got a couple of round 2 matches that are. A couple of lower bracket round 2 matches that still need to be underway. We're still waiting for one particular round 1 match in order for the rest of the tournament to move over. We still got a few minutes of time for that to happen. I will say, as one of the admins of the tournament, if it does linger a little bit too long, we will have to look into finding the means to move the tournament along, so we don't wind up dragging and falling behind schedule. So just something to keep in mind.
I would mention though, I happen to notice it seems like they're talking about making something happen, possibly this early Friday evening. So, and once that happens, things should start moving again pretty nicely. You might see a lot more stuff on the schedule going into the weekend, maybe next week. I know I want to race Magnet as soon as I can before he gets too good. So, we'll be talking very soon. And looking forward to that. And yeah, I mean, I've been kind of in touch with, or in contact with Magnet a little bit lately. Just like, I played his game a little bit. He gave me some comments or whatever. So, I mean, yeah, welcome to the community. Keep up the good work, and yeah, let's get together soon and let's have some fun. Something to look forward to for both of us.
And Ari, any final words before we wrap things up?
But besides the fact that I'm going to practice that Pico fight on this seed specifically until my eyes bleed, so that never happens again, I just want to thank everybody for watching, everybody who joined, all the people that came out to support me as well. It really means a lot. We're not done yet. I got Kame sending up. It's going to be a tough fight, but we're gonna bring it back because at the end of the day, being in that grand finals after winning the losers bracket does sound pretty nice.
Well, you got a bit of competition that's gonna be along there. Me being one of them. You know, I ain't gonna make anybody lives easy.
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't.
no.
I don't expect you to do it either. So we're gonna see what happens.
Absolutely, and I'm looking forward to it because honestly, the thought of the challenge, as I always say, brings out the best in me, and that's why you saw some of the things that you saw today because I know that I have to get to that level to be able to compete. So,
And going against veteran racers, I mean that, and just kind of watching like your races against them, even after it's over. There's just so much to learn. That's a great way to improve. It's to run seeds, to watch seeds, and to watch your own races against other people, especially if it's people that are, that could probably teach you a thing or two. That's just the best way to just keep getting better. So you gotta do all those things, and you're definitely on your way, and definitely got some great races ahead. Just because people in the lower brackets, I mean, the farther you get, I mean, most people make it to the lower bracket at some point, just about everybody. So I mean, there's gonna be some competition there. It's gonna keep getting more and more interesting the more you, the further we get into it. So plenty to look forward to still in this tournament season.
absolutely.
All right. Okay, at any rate, it's about time for us to wrap this thing up. So, once again, congratulations to MagnetFirstBro for his win against Arispici. Arispici, good job to you on your run. Your journey is not over yet. You still got a lower bracket run to continue. As for us, we got to give our thanks to Duckfist for being the creator of the randomizer, our dev team that picked it up once Duckfist left, Mad Ewokers, Daggett Squidman, our other volunteers and helpers like Charlie Boy, who's also our tournament organizer. Once again, we got 2% Chungus once again back in tracking our resident star tracker. You know the deals. Speed Gaming, we love you. We thank you for once again hosting our tournament one more time. And also, I can't forget, I did forget to mention this the last time, we do have a little bit of some charity work we're also doing. We're doing some charity work for Save the Children. If you feel willing, I did post a link that was on that should be in chat a few moments ago. We are trying to raise some money for Save the Children. If you feel willing to give for that cause, feel free to do so. You don't have to if you want to, but we would like to support. Also, we are working towards a prize pool for the top 3 runners. There is a Matcherino link that's in there as well. So if you feel free to contribute to that Matcherino to add to the pot for our top 3 runners, feel free to do that as well. And of course, that's pretty much it. So for my co-commentator, Casual Tom, if I can get words correct yet again.
Yeah, nothing else to add. Just it's been really fun, great races. It's yeah, everybody just check the schedules, stay tuned, check out the next ones. It's just gonna keep getting better all the time. So if you like what you saw today, play more, look forward to it. I've been saying, so get hype.
You better get hype. but for Casual Tom, 2% Chungus, Arispici that's in here right now. This is your boy LV Creed. See you next time for our next randomizer tournament race whenever it comes up. Stay tuned for the Speed Gaming network of channels, and we'll see you the next time. Take care, everyone.
Take care. Thanks, Chungus. Thanks, Charlie. GG Zari. GG Magnet. I will see you soon. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks so much.